Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Allahumma ja'alna minhum minalladhina amanu wa amilus salihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr. Thumma amma ba'd. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما Allahumma sabbitna indal mauti billa ilaha illallah. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. Today, inshallah, we are going to do a little bit revision. So I want to ask you guys that how do you like? I have lesson 20 already over here. So if you guys have any question regarding lesson 20, so we can go through them then. So if you have any question regarding commanding and forbidding, you can ask me now.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
For commanding, I'm a little confused about does it become majzoom or it becomes mansoob? And also the fail after the harf. No, there is no harf. Okay. So the fail, does it become majzoom? And
Majzoom.
Also when we are labeling it, do we just label it as fail amar or do we have to give more details?
Fail amar and file. Okay, so let's see how we, what are the steps. So if I have, first we said that, okay, direct commanding and forbidding happen only to the second person. But indirectly, forbidding and commanding, actually it can happen to all 14 pronouns. So how does that work? We have the word over here, ta'kulina. So, okay, first of all, what's the formula for forbidding? We are starting with forbidding because it's the easiest one. So you have to put la, plus you need to have second person majzoom. Present tense should be majzoom with that. For example, we have zahaba, and it will be yazhabu. And when we go to anta, it will be tazhabu. And now we need to make it majzoom, which will be tazhab. So you have tazhab, you make it majzoom, and now you are going to just add la beside it, and it will become la tazhab. So zahaba mean you go, yazhabu, he will go or he goes, and la tazhab, you do not go. Okay, so this is how it works. And this is for our anta. So now for antuma, it should be tazhaba, and then it becomes tazhabani, right? Tazhabani is our regular. So what we need to do, we need to make it majzoom. So you're gonna drop this noon, and just you are going to add la, and it will become la tazhaba. So this is our antuma. Then antum it tazhabuna. So again, we need to make it lightest form, majzoom. We drop this noon, and we just adding the la tazhabu. So la tazhab, antuma la tazhaba, and antum will be la tazhabu. Then we have anti. Anti would be tazhabina, right? So tazhabina, again, you're gonna drop this noon and you bring this la. And what do we have? Tazhabi. So anti will be always ending on ya. Tazhabi. Tazhabi. Ta'kuli. Okay, so this is how it works. Then we have antuma, same it's gonna happen. So it will be tazhaba. And then antuna does not get majzoom, right? Hunna and antuna, they do not get majzoom, they don't change, right? So it's gonna remain the same. So our antuna was tazhabna. So we are not going to make, there is no way to make it majzoom, we are just adding la. So it will become la tazhabna. That's it. These are our 6 sigas. Anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antuna. Okay, so this is how it works. That is, and then we also learned that there is la nafia and then there is la nahia. Which one is la nafia? The one that does not make any change to fail mudariya, that is called la nafia. And then we have la nahia, which is the one that we are doing right now. So la taktub, so that is forbidding, don't write books. And it's not always commanding, sometimes it could be a suggestion. So this is how it is. So what do we have next? Okay, let's see some example over here. La takraba hazihi shajarata. So la takraba, what was that actually? Takra bani, noon is dropped here. Why? Because this is la nahiya. So we're gonna say fe'lun mudariun mansu. Actually, instead of saying that, you can just say la nahiya. That would be easier. Okay, so you can just say la nahiya. La nahiya. And what's the file? Filuhu antum, antuma. Filuhu antuma. Then we have fanadaha min tahtiha. Fanada, this is our past tense. Okay, it's supposed to be like that, nada. So this is regular fe'lun madin, fa'iluhu huwa. So fanadaha, because this attached pronoun got attached to it, so that's why it kind of looked like that. And this alif I mentioned many times, it kind of tells us that this is a fail. So after fail, you will see alif, and that is the indication that this is the fail, to differentiate between other harf and isms. For fanadaha, so he called her min tahtiha, underneath her, Allah tahzani. So basically this is an plus la. Allah tahzani. And this an is not affecting anything over here, because other la nahiya, actually la nahiya is kind of acting over here, affecting fil mudari over here. So this is tahzanina, this is anti, tahzana, and this is tahzanina, this is anti, and then we drop this noon, and this is how it stay tahzani, this ya. Like tazhabi, we just did tahzani. So Allah tahzani, this is anti. So you do not grieve or worry. قَدْ جَعَلَ رَبُّكِ تَحْتَكِ سَرِيًّا. Certainly, and your Rabb has underneath, beneath you a stream. He provided you a stream. Then we have La tu'akhizni. So again, this is telling me that this is our anta. La tu'akhizni. So you do not like blame us or make us accountable. Bima nasitu, but we forget. Walla turhikni, and you do not like cover me or blame me min amri, in my matter, usra, with difficulty. And then we have over here walakil la ta'lamuna. So you see that after this la there is no effect of fi'l mudariya. Fi'l mudariya is rough over here, regular. So that means this is our la nafiya. Okay, so then we have how you are going to make do i'rab of our forbidding one. So you guys can see over here, wala taqraba hazihi shajarata. Wow is our ataf, la is la nahiya, taqraba you're gonna say fail nahi, failuhu antuma, and hazihi shajarata, after hazihi we see all over here. So this is our ismul ishara, right? And one more thing, I don't know if I mentioned before that after haza, when we have ismul ishara, meanings after this is a pointer fragment. So whenever you have pointer fragment, so basically the musharun ilay, this is called ism ishara, right? So hazihi is ismul ishara, and the other part is called musharun ilay, the thing that is pointed to. So this is called musharun ilay. So whenever it is a fragment and we have musharun ilay, meaning we have ism with al, then this musharun ilay basically is the badal or substitute. This is the easy way to find badal. There are this is not the only way you're gonna find badal. There are like sometimes without ismul ishara there is a badal. So but this is the easy giveaway that whenever we have musharun ilayhi, basically our musharun ilayhi is always badal or institute, because substitute, because when we say if we just say hazihi or haza, that is good enough, because we are pointing to something, so we don't have to mention the ism. So if we're mentioning it, that could be our substitute too, just for a side note. So this hazihi, what role it is playing? Do not go where? To this tree. So this is our mafulun bihi. And then hazihi is mulishara, and shajarata is musharun ilay. Wala tabarrajna. So this is like tazhabna. This, so that means this is our antuna, right? So wala tabarrajna, you all ladies do not tabarrujal jahiliyatil ula. You guys, all these ladies should not display your beauty like in the past times. So wow is our atifa over here, la is nahiya, and tabarrajna is fail nahi, file is antunna, and tabarrujul jahiliya, the whole thing is, and Another thing to mention is tabarrajna, the root letter is ba, ra, and jim, right? Barraja. And then you see that we have, and this is our ism. So we have fail over here, and then we have ism with the same root letter. So that is our maf'ul mutlaq. So tabarrujul jahiliyatil ula. So this is our maf'ul mutlaq, and tabarruja is light, and jahiliyati is jar. So that is our mudaf ilayhi. And al-ula is, it has al, jahiliya has al, and ula is feminine because of alif maksura, ta marbuta. So they are matching in 4 properties. So they are sifa mawsuf. Okay, so now we can indirectly forbid to third person too, right? So this is how the same thing gonna happen. We are going to just put la beside it, and we are going to make fil mudariya majzoom. So la yattakhiz, and basically la yattakhizil, la yattakhizil, because we have to join al-mu'minuna. La yattakhizil mu'minuna al-kafirina awliya'a. So al-mu'minuna is our outside doer for la yatakhiz. The believer should not. So whenever we were doing with the second person, we were saying don't, right? But basically over here we are doing indirect command forbidding. So you're gonna see in the translation should not. Okay, so the believer should not take the disbeliever as friend. So this is basically easy. La yansur, huma would be la yansura, hum would be la yansuru, then hiya would be la tansur, huma la tansura, hunna la yansurna. Because hunna and antunna, they don't change. And they are mabni, they remain fixed. So that was it. And now commanding, what do we do in commanding? Commanding have a little more step to it. So basically it was anta will be tansuru, right? Anta is tansuru. So first we need to make it majzoom. So I'm gonna drop this dhamma, change into schoon, and then I have to remove the sign of mudariya. Why? Because now we are making amar, and we cannot have this sign of mudariya. So now this first letter has schoon. I cannot pronounce that. So what I should do? I need to bring a helper alif. When I bring helper alif, now question is what haraka I should give it to this helper alif. So then I need to look. You can see that, okay, second root letter, I should say. Okay, so you need to noon, sod, and ra is the root letter in that. Noon, sod, and ra. So sod, I need to look the harika of sod. What harika sod has? Sod has u sound. I would be happy to give it u sound. If sod does not have u sound, rather it has a sound or e sound, in any case, I can give either u sound or e sound. I never give a sound to it. Okay, no a sound, unless we have one family, which is the Aslama family. this family is going to get a sound. Otherwise, we don't any sound to any other family. So basically, now Saad has U sound, so I'm going to give it U sound, and that will become unsur. So that is my unsur. This is how it become unsur. And then antuma would be unsura. It was tansurani, right? So tan surani. What I need to do? I need to drop this noon. I need to drop this ta, and I cannot pronounce because it has spoon over here. I'm gonna break my helper alif, and Saad has u, unsura. This is how it become unsura. Unsura, unsuru, then anti would be unsuri, unsura, and antunna is unsurna. Okay, we did some example last time, and some of them are over here. So allama, yu'allimu, and when we go to anta, it becomes tu'allimu. Now I need to, first step is that I need to give this u sound. I need to remove this u sound. I need to make it majzoom. So I will give it a spoon. And now second step is that I need to drop this ta, because this is the sign of mudariya. Now what happened? This is ain, and it become allim. Can I pronounce that? Yes, it is perfect to pronounce. So this is just allim. I don't have to bring helper alif. So this is anta is allim. Antuma would be what? Antuma. Okay, where should I write? So if I have, so antuma would be to allimani, right? To allimani. That family is very easy to make any command. Okay, so you're gonna drop this noon, you're gonna drop this ta, and now you have allima, which is perfect to pronounce allima. That's it. Then we have another tuqallimu. Tuqallimu will become kallim, easy. Then we have tuqatilu, qatala yuqatilu. So anta would be tuqatilu. And when I make it majzoom, I drop this ta, qatil. So this is our anta, easy. Tujahid, become jahid. And then tazhabu, okay, this is the one. So tazhabu, what happened? Zahaba, this is basically Zahaba is the Madi, and then we come to Mutariya, it will become Yazhabu, Yazhabu. And now Anta would be Tazhabu. Tazhabu. So I need to make this majzoom. I need to drop this ta. And now what do I have? I can pronounce because there is skoon on the first letter. I need to bring helper alif. Now helper alif, look at the root letter is za, ha, and ba. So the middle root letter has fatha. So can I give it to fatha to this helper alif? No, I need to give it a kasra. Okay, This helper alif either get U sound or E sound, no A sound. So in Nasara family, it has Tansuru, so Swad has U sound, so I was happy to give it U sound. But over here, it has A sound, and I'm not supposed to give A sound to helper alif. So helper alif either get U sound or E sound. So I will give Izhab. If any letter has, middle root letter has E, then I would happy to give it the same E sound over here. But whenever there is Fatha, I still need to give E sound to our helper alif. So this is how basically it works. So I hope it is clear. If you still have any question, anyone can ask me now.
I have a question regarding how to identify a fail, that if it's fail Amar. So far, I figured out that if there is Sakoon on the last letter, it gives us the clue it's Majzoom. And if the sign of Majzoom, the sign of Madariya, Ta and Ya is absent, then we can say that it might be fail Amar, right?
Yeah, exactly. Translation can help. Since we do not have enough vocabulary yet, and we did not do surf yet, so translation can help us too. And that's a good sign. And mostly in Amar, you guys will see like istabshiru, see over here. So mostly you will find E sound.
Okay.
That is also a clue that in kind of Amar have E sound.
So Istabshiru is a pattern because you mentioned it many times.
Yeah, there are different patterns of the family. And some family, you guys see that it's very easy, like this allim, taqallim become kallim, right? So even we do not bring any helper alif, so that are very easy. And you see taqallim, so qallim or allim, what is going on? So see, you are hearing E sound. That's what I meant, that give away that this is Amar. So you see Skoon and you see Kasra, like Allim or Qallim in these kind of pattern. So that is a easy giveaway that this is Amar. And that is all matter of practice, as I said before, vocabulary practice, and inshallah the surf gonna help us too.
Assalamu alaikum. I have a question.
Go ahead, sister.
So how does it work with this example when it says tahzani, la tahzani? So how is it working here? This ta, is that why it is not dropped?
Because in forbidding it doesn't, ta
I did not
doesn't
get
drop.
this. Okay, okay. It's just commanding.
Yeah. Ta drop only in commanding, not in forbidding.
Assalamu alaikum. Rahat.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes.
My question, it's not question, actually just confirming that for la nafiya and la nahiya, the attached pronoun hunna and antunna, I mean, they are not different for la nafiya and la nahiya also, because we don't make it majzoom for la nafiya, right?
Yeah.
So they both have same pattern, but meaning would be different, right?
Yeah. And so inshallah, context can help us.
Oh, okay.
Translation, context, it always helps. Because there are some overlapping. Even when we will do surf, you will see there are going to be quite of overlapping of few sigas. but it's not a big deal. The context always help us out.
Yeah, inshallah. Jazakallah khair.
Okay. Okay, we can do few examples of fail commanding and forbidding. So, for example, over here, وَقُولُوا لَهُمْ قَوْلًا مَعْرُوفًا. So, waw is ataf, qulu is fail amar. And how it is fail amar? Okay, let me. Okay, so basically, qala, and then becomes qala becomes yaqulu. Okay, so this is our huwa. So yaqulu, then huma would be yaqulan. Actually, we can go to anta. So anta would be taqulu. Then taqulani and taquluna. Anti would be taqulina. Then we have same taqulani. And antunna is taqulna. So when if we are just making forbidding, you're gonna just say la taqul, la taqul. So basically what is happening, we have to make it majzoom, right? So this taqul, and then we have to make it majzoom, right? So what happened over here? We have two sukoons. What did we learn about two sukoons? Whenever we have two sukoons, we need to drop one, because in Arabic grammar, two sukoons cannot exist together. So we need to drop this waw over here. And now what do we have? Taqul. So la taqul. You should not say, or you don't say. Okay, la taqul. And then it will be for over here, what's gonna happen? La taqula, la taqulu, la taquli, same. And then la taqulna, it's gonna remain same. Now when we are making commanding, so now we need to drop this one too. So that is taqulu. So we need to make it majzoom. And we need to drop this. And again, we have two sukoons. We need to drop this one over here. So what do we left with? Qul. Okay, we say qul, qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq. So you will see qul a lot in Quran Pak. This is how qul happen. So what was the word over here? Qulu. So qulu, this one over here. So ta is dropped. And now what do we have? Qulu. So this is our antuma. So waqulu, So you tell lahum for them qawlam ma'rufa. So this is command for every believer, or we can say to everyone, whoever is reciting Quran Pak. So you all should say. So fi'lun amar fa'iluhu antum. And qawlan, and you see qaf waw lam, qaf waw lam, same root letters. So that was fail. And now we have ism. So now this is what? Our maf'ul mutlaq. Qawlam ma'rufan is the mawsuf sifa. So this whole thing is our maf'ul mutlaq. So then we have qalat. Qalat is fi'lun madin, fa'il is here. So she said li ukhtihi, to her daughter, kussihi. So kussihi, it says fi'l amr fa'iluhu anti. So this is Auntie Surina, Kusina, Kusi. This is how it Okay, everyone, did you guys attempt these homeworks?
Yes, I did.
I was. So if you guys have any question, because I don't know how to I cannot revise the whole lesson. So that's, I was asking that if you guys have any question, any ayah that you want me to analyze, we can do it together. That is the purpose of Ravian, right? So if you guys have any question, then ask me.
Yeah, for duas, sister, you said say talab, no? Fi'al talab instead of amr.
Which one?
For duas, Rabbana.
Yeah.
You have to say for amr, it is fi'al talab.
Yeah. When we are asking any dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then it's not a commanding or forbidding, rather it is fi'lu talab, it is called.
Okay. So when we
or
write
fi'lu dua, you can say.
Okay. So when you write, like, not, you don't write as fi'al amr. So you say fi'al talab. For
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Okay.
But the pattern is same, like fi'l amr.
Everything is same. Everything is same. Just the title you can say, or just out of respect, because we cannot command Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or forbid Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's why we are just calling it fi'lu talab. Otherwise, everything is same. Okay, so if you guys have any question regarding commanding and forbidding, ask me. Otherwise, we can move on to maybe we can work on a workbook. So we can see Jumla Ismiya and Jumla Fi'liya implications. Or what was the, I think...
the mausul is very difficult. This mausul.
Which one? It's the mausul?
Mausul sila. If you revise little in that, it will be good.
Okay, let's see if we can go to our workbook.
We doing abnormal structure today or no? Lesson 14 revision.
Yeah, lesson 14, we can do that too. So let's see. Page. Okay, let's start from here. So, lahum darus salami inda rabbihim. So, what do you think? This is Jumla Ismiya or Fi'liya?
Jumla Ismiya.
Jumla Ismiya. Okay, what is lahum?
MBK.
Am I able to write on that?
What page number is that?
That is page 55. Where was that one go? Yeah, page 55. Yes, this one over here. Okay. So lahum is what?
MBK.
MBK.
Okay.
MBK. Okay. Darus Salami. What is Darus Salami?
Jaffa.
Mubtada.
Mubtada.
And Idafa, and this is our
And
Mubtada.
mudaf
Oh
ilayhi,
my goodness. No, it will keep happening to me. When I put my hand over the, oh my goodness. This is not the that. Okay. So in the Rabbihim, what is in the Rabbihim here?
So Darul Majrur.
That's MBK.
Huh?
Because it's special mudaf, right?
Yeah, that is also our MBK. Okay, now what do you guys think? Do we have any exclusivity over here?
Yes, because MBK came in front.
Yeah.
Yes. And this Mubtada is not common. Darus Salami.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
proper.
this is proper. So exclusivity is over there. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that Darus Salami, the house of peace, is only or specially for them near Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, so this Mubtada is proper over here. Okay, then see, so that should be clear. Then when exclusivity happens, when Mubtada is proper and Muakhar. Okay, so if Mubtada is Muakhar, but it is proper,
Proper.
okay, then exclusivity happens. If Mubtada is Muakhar, but it is common, then no exclusivity. We should keep that in our head, okay? So it is really Mubtada really need to be proper if we want that exclusivity is over there. So that should be out of our way. We need to keep that in our head when it is exclusivity when happens and when it doesn't happen. So now look over here. Am lahul banatu wa lakumul banun. What is that? What kind of sentence it is? Jumla ismiya or fi'liya?
Ismiya.
Ismiya.
Jumla ismiya, okay. So now am lahu banatu. What is lahu and what is am?
Lahu is MBK.
Am is our ataf, okay. So how many ataf do we know? We have summa, we have waw, we have fa, we have aw. Okay, these are all called ataf. So this is our ataf and lahu is our MBK. MBK, muqaddam, and al banatu. What is al banatu?
Mubtada.
Mubtada, and waw came.
Ataf and MBK.
So the whole thing is Mubtada?
Yes. So waw came, that means this is connected. The whole thing is kind of connected together. Okay, the whole thing is our mubtada. So lahu, for him, al banatu, daughters, walakumul banun, and for you, beta baba se kahenge zara dekhna. So that means exclusivity is there or not?
Is there?
There is.
Yeah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is kind of complaining, highlighting that they want, for them, they want son. And for me, like for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what do they associate? Daughters. Even the angels, they think that they are the daughters of Nauzubillah. So that's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about that. Then we have
is that right? Walakum will be, I mean, the whole thing is mubtada, and we will further analyze that, right?
Sorry, can you speak up? I can't hear you.
No, I'm saying we'll further analyze that, right? Walakum again, that's MBK within the mubtada.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so then we have wa inna fi zalika la ayatul lil alamin. So inna came. What do you think? What kind of sentence we are having?
Jumla ismiya.
Jumla ismiya. And what we are looking for?
Nasab.
Nasab.
We are looking ism in nasab in status. Okay, so do you guys see it? Is fi zalika is the
ayatin.
Very good. La ayatin. Why? But it says tin over here.
Because of the la.
No.
No.
It's the,
why this is
the plural. It's the
ayatin. Because it's feminine.
Muslimatin.
Feminine.
Very good. So Muslimatin, you should be saying that this is the nasab. This is how a nasab gonna look like when we have feminine plural, right?
Yeah.
So this is the feminine combination. So ayatun, ayatin, ayatin. So don't think that this is jar, and don't think that this is because of this la. This la does not do anything. Okay, this la is called lamu tawqif, lam of emphasis, and it does not do anything. It does not affect anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so this ayatin, basically this is nasab in status because this is feminine combination pattern. This is how it is. So basically inna, or we can say fi zalika inna la ayatin lil alamin, or just la ayatin. Even lil alamin is separate. Okay, lil alamin is our jar majroor. So this is another MB. Okay. So the easy to see construction is inna.
Inna and ayatin is the mubtada.
Yeah. Inna la ayatin
is the mubtada.
Yes. Yeah.
The
Inna la aya. What I'm trying to over here, schoon. Okay. Inna la ayatin lil alamina, or fi zalika lil alamin. So indeed, basically, this is our mubtada. Okay, so inna and la ayatin are together, making our mubtada, and fi zalika is our MB. Okay. And it is going to be considered muqaddam or muakhar? Fi zalika.
MBK muqaddam.
It is muqaddam because inna's other part is over here, so it is going to be considered that inna is muakhar. This mubtada is muakhar. Okay, so fi zalika, this MBK is muqaddam over here. Okay, so how exclusivity is there or not then?
No.
There is no also.
Because no, it's not proper. It's common.
Right? So.
Okay, yeah. So there are, how are we going to translate them? How are we gonna translate?
Indeed, there are
Whenever
signs.
MBK is muqaddam, yes, when there is MBK muqaddam, mostly there is come in the translation. Okay, what's going on? Okay, so we're gonna say there are miraculous sign for the mankind in it, or there are in it miraculous sign for the people, for the mankind.
So the
Or
lil
indeed-
alamina will be
indeed.
human.
Yeah. So, or you, there are indeed,
Signs in it for the
yeah,
world.
signs for mankind. Al-alamin.
One question.
Yes.
Wait, why is it saying lil alamin? Isn't it supposed to be lil alamin since lamb before a noun is like
Lil alamin.
This is lil.
Oh.
When you, okay, when you see like this tashdid and it has kasra, so that is considered kasra. This is another way to write it. Okay, instead of writing, sometimes they don't write under over here, rather they put under. If it is fatha, then they would write up over here. If it is kasra, then they can write underneath it. Okay.
I have something to ask.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't grasp that why translation will include there are.
Whenever we have MBK muqaddam, then this is kind of just English way, because in English when we are translating, then we're gonna say, okay, there are, for example, when we have if I wanna say lahu kitabun, so how we are translating, he has a book, right?
So,
Yes.
I mean, ayatin is common, right? So that's why we always include something like there are or it is, something like that.
Not because of common, it's because of the construction. Because MBK, whenever MBK is muqaddam, then sometimes you will see most of the time that if, for example, if I say fil bayti rajulun, so you will see the translation, there is a man in the house.
Okay.
Okay, so this is
Exactly.
yeah. So basically, this is the translation.
But number 2 here,
then we include it, right? Here in Nafi, that I'm not talking about fil bayti, but rajulun is common, right? So that's when, like, when the mubtada is common, then we include things like there are or something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so it's the same thing like we did in the number 2, but number 2 was proper. That's why we have exclusivity there, and we add something for exclusivity. But
even in over here in number 2, we can say there are. So you can say there is a house of peace, especially for them near their Rabb. We can still say that.
okay.
Okay, so I'm saying whenever MBK is muqaddam, basically is like an easy or flowing translation you will find is there is.
Okay.
Okay, so this has happened.
And for exclusivity, what we add, like especially
Only or
On-
specially, yeah. So there is a specially house of peace, or there is exclusive house of peace for them near their Rabb.
Okay.
Okay, then we have wa anna Allaha shadidul azabi. So now what is that? Wa anna Allaha. What is that?
Mubtada.
Okay, so anna Allaha is our mubtada. What is shadidul azabi?
It's khabar.
And it's khabar.
Is khabar, easy one. Okay, then we have wa inna ilayhi rajiun. What do you say?
So also ismiya. Jumla ismiya.
Okay, jumla ismiya. What is our what's
Inna
that?
is we.
And Raj.
Mubtada.
Is
Inna
mubtada.
and Rajulun is mubtada.
Indeed, we.
Inna plus nahnu over here. Okay, so it's ism together. They are our mubtada. And then we have ilayhi. What is ilayhi?
MBK.
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 And what is rajiuna?
Khabar.
Khabar.
Because
Khabar.
it's
Is there any
marfu.
exclusivity here?
No.
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 And how are we gonna translate?
Indeed.
And indeed, we will return
We-
towards him.
There is kind of exclusivity over here
Yeah,
because
Khabar
what is
was
the
there.
order? We should have mubtada, then we have khabar, then we should have MBK. But MBK is before khabar, so you can say that our return is only towards him.
Wait, isn't it so that if it's common, then there is no exclusivity?
No, we are not talking about that right now. Over here, we are not talking about mubtada here. That was only for mubtada. Okay, when mubtada is muakhar, but it is common, then no exclusivity. If mubtada is muakhar, but it is proper, then exclusivity is there. But over here, we are not talking about mubtada. Mubtada is muqaddam over here. We are just talking about MBK and khabar. The normal order is that we have mubtada, then we should have khabar, and then we have MBK. But over here, you see that, okay, this MBK is before khabar. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is kind of highlighting that our return is towards him only. Okay, so this is what it is over here.
Exclusivity, though it's not mubtada is not proper here.
Mubtada is not proper. What do you mean?
There's muakhar, then there's some
It says that when
exclusivity.
mubtada is proper plus muakhar, then we label it as exclusive, and there is some exclusivity that we add only or especially. But here we are adding only because
So
MBK
that is one thing. Yes, exclusivity could be in many different ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when mubtada, muakhar and proper, this is one way of exclusivity. And now there is another way of exclusivity because we have khabar like later than our MBK. Okay, so there is not only one way of exclusivity. There could be many different ways, right?
Okay.
So that is one way that we have mubtada muakhar but proper, and now this is another way because our MBK is before the khabar.
Okay.
Okay, then we have number 5, innahu laqawlu rasulin kareem. So what is that now? What is innahu?
Jumla ismiya and it's mubtada. Innahu
So
is
innahu is
mubtada.
our mubtada. What is laqawlu?
Laqawlu rasulin is idafa. And then rasulin kareeman is mawsuf sifa. So the whole
And what
thing
kind
is
of lam is that?
Lam mein taakid.
Taakid.
Okay, yeah. Okay, perfect. So now,
Emphasis.
so
The whole
this
thing
is
is
our mubtada. The whole thing is our khabar because they are all related, right?
yes.
We have idafa plus mawsuf sifa fragment. Okay, so I hope that is making sense. Oops. Wow. I'm so bad.
So do we translate it like indeed it is surely the word of noble messenger?
Give me 1 sec, please. Okay. What? Yeah, sorry, what you were saying?
So do we translate it like indeed it is surely the word of noble messenger?
Yeah.
The lam
Yeah.
ta'kid will be
Yeah,
surely.
certainly, for sure, no doubt about it. So you can use all these kinds of words. These are the words of Rasul, noble Rasul, and this is talking about Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam, right?
Yes.
Okay, now let's do this fun practice over here. We have to put Arab of to these letters, to these words, and see if we can do that. Okay, so fee, we know this fee. So what should be after this fee?
في هذه المدينة رجال كريمة.
Okay, fi hazihil Madina.
Yes. Madinati.
Madinati.
Why Madina too?
Madinatin.
So it should be
The name of it.
Madinati, because of fi.
This is, we have Isam Ishara, right? This is our pointer. And now we have, after that we have al, so that means this is a fragment and they should be following, right? So fi hazihil
Madinati.
Madinati. We cannot say Madinatun, or we cannot say Madinatin. Why I cannot say Madinatin here?
Because it's a proper noun, it's al.
because
And the name of places cannot take the mean. They are partly.
And
you guys are forgetting. Huh?
Al.
Even al can't
Al
take
is there, and plus name of places cannot take tanween.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So fi hazihil madinati. Now what do you think about this one?
Rijalun.
Karim.
Rijalun. Karim.
Rijalun, okay.
Kurama or Karama.
Kurama'u. Kurama'u. Okay, so this is partly flexible. This is a kind of broken plural. It's not going to take tanween.
What is the meaning of it? Is it noble?
Kareem.
Okay.
This is from Kareem.
No.
Kareemun. And then Kurama'u.
So,
is it a feminine word?
Sorry?
No.
Is it a feminine word, Kurama?
Yeah, it's a broken plural.
It's broken plural.
So sister,
Okay.
how did you decide Rijalun? How did you decide the tanween on Rijalun?
Because fi hazihil madinati there is, so what is that fi hazihil madinati?
That means in that city.
This is our MBK, right? There is, in this city is what? We need mubtada, right? So mubtada, what status should be mubtada?
Rafa.
Yeah.
But can it be Rajalu? Lu?
Yeah.
Why Lu? There should be some reason.
Okay. Yeah.
There should be some reason. Are we making idafa fragment here?
No.
No.
Okay, so then why we should say Rijalu?
Rijalun is Mubtada and Kurama'u is
Yeah, Rijalun Kurama'u. If there is no reason to make any word light, we should not be doing it, right?
Okay.
So Rijalun Kurama'u, noble people. So there are noble people in this city.
Okay. Okay.
So is that it's not sifa of Rijalun, right?
Yeah, this is Sifa Mosuf.
Sifa Mosuf, yeah.
Rijalun Kurama'u is Sifa Mosuf. This cannot take tanween because this is the patron. Okay.
Is it a plural word?
Plural.
Rijalun is also plural.
Broken plural.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this is broken plural. Kurama'u is broken plural. Both are broken plural. But this pattern take tanween, that does not take tanween.
I see.
So the whole thing is mubtada.
Yeah. So Rijalun Kuramau is Mubtada and Fi Hazil Madinati is MBK. Okay, now over here, Lee, who can do that one?
Only I
What is
missed
that?
Ukhtina.
Yes, Li Ukhtina. Okay.
Jannatun.
What does Li Ukhtina mean?
For our sisters.
Our sisters have. Our sisters have. Our
When
sisters
that
have.
have came,
Okay.
sister, why have came?
Jamilatun.
Because of Li.
MBK, oh my goodness. I just gave example, Lahu Kitabun.
Okay.
What was the translation? We
Yeah,
did that, right?
yes, got it, got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so Li Ukhtina, our sister has what? So this is our MBK.
Jannatun.
Jamilatun.
This is our MBK. Jannatun Jamilatun.
Jannatun.
Beautiful garden. So our sister have beautiful garden. And now Fi
Fil Jannati.
Samaratun Kasiratun. Okay, and in this garden are plenty of
fruits.
Wow, we did that. How cool is it?
Mausuf Sifa?
Yeah, Samaratun Kasiratun, yeah.
And
Jannatun Jamilatun. Yeah.
Fil Jannati.
Okay. Is that making sense to everyone?
Yes, and
Yes.
I wonder how we will label the khabar, mubtada.
So Li Ukhtina is our MBK, Jannatun Jamilatun is our Mubtada here. And again, then Motufun Allah. So wow came. So everything is kind of connected. Right? So basically, Jannatun Jamilatun, even you whole thing, you can say this is our Mubtada. And then MBK, this is our MBK. And Samaratun Kasiratun is again your Mosuf Sifa plus your Mubtada.
It can't be khabar again, no?
Khabar of what?
One. No, it can't. No, it
Jannatun Jamilatun.
So Rahat, this one is also abnormal structure, right? For Jumla Ismiya? Because MBK is Muqaddam here.
Which one is? Yeah, this one is. Yeah, this is Muqaddam. But you know, this is not no exclusivity, because I told you when we have this kind of construction, lahu kitabun, then we have to bring this jar majroor before, MBK before. So when we say I have, we have, he has.
Construction, right?
Okay, so this is the construction then.
And which lesson you explained that? I missed that part.
I don't know. You guys need to find out. I don't remember everything.
14, right?
10-14, okay.
Okay, so now, what is that? Number 4, we are here. So let's start.
Imama.
So Amama. So after Amama, this is our special mudaf. We need Baiti. Ha.
Baitiha.
So Amama Baitiha, what does that mean?
In front of the house.
In front of her house. And wow, what is Al-Kadimi doing here?
In front of
new
old house.
Old
house.
Okay, so Al-Kadimi, what haraka? Why?
Because it is mudaf alayh.
No, Baitiha is mudaf ilayhi.
No, Baiti.
Sifa mawsufa. Baiti qadim. So sifa mawsufa.
Yeah, sifa.
No. So Al-Kadimi is the mawsuf for Baiti.
Yeah.
Okay. So
in front of her old house.
Yes, in front of her old house. Bina'un
Bina'un jadidun.
New building.
It's a new
Okay, can
building.
you guys give me just 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Imama is our Imama Baitiha Al-Kadimi. They are all together, right? Why? Because this is our Zarf and Baitiha. This is Mudaf ilayhi plus again Mudaf ilayhi. So this is the chain of Idafa. And then Al-Kadimi is kind of referring back to Baiti. Okay, this is the sifa of Baiti. So that's why we are saying in front of her old house. So what is over there? Bina jadidun.
That's also Mawsuf Sifa. So that's
Yeah.
Mubtada.
That's Mubtada, Binaun Jadidun, new building. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is our Mubtada and this is our MB. Okay.
I have a question, Sister Rahat. Yeah, in number 1, you labeled Jannatun, Jamilatun Mubtada, and then again Samaratun, Kasiratun Mubtada. Is that only one Mubtada and they are all together?
No, because of Wow came, right? So,
Yeah,
they are all connected.
All of the there is one Mubtada.
This
and,
is big
it's all
Mubtada, and
together.
then we can further break down this Mubtada because we have so many things in there. Then we can further break down.
So
this is a kind of complicated sentence that in the Mubtada, then we have many other things, right?
But what we are breaking down, but the two mubtadas are this mubtada is connected to the beginning one mubtada.
Okay, so this is our li uktina is our MBK, Jannatun Jamilatun is our khabar. Okay. So this is mubtada khabar, one mubtada khabar, and MBK is done.
Yeah. Okay.
Then wow came.
Okay. Now I got it. Now that's another sentence, and that's why. Okay, I didn't see the break here. That was confusing me.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, so now this one is clear, number 4. And how we gonna translate again? We can say there
is a new building in front of
her old house. There's a new.
Yes, yeah, we can say that. Okay, so number 3 now. Inda came. What is Inda?
Special Mudaf.
Okay, so Inda, what should be after?
Babil.
Babil.
Masjidi. Because that's also
Why
Idafa.
Masjidi?
Because it's Idafa.
It's possession.
Mudaf ilayhi, not Mawsuf Sifa. Mudaf ilayhi.
It's possession.
Okay, so close to or Babul Masjid is what?
Akhawatun karimatun.
Okay. So now how are we gonna label that?
In the Babul Masjid is
That's MBK.
This is MBK and this is Mubtada.
Okay.
What is the meaning of the whole sentence?
In the Babul Masjidi, like close to door of Masjid, there are noble sisters, maybe living or they are standing or whatever, doesn't say. So there are noble sisters close to the door of Masjid. Okay, now Bain, what is that? Bain? Null?
Bahraini. Because
Okay.
that's Mudaf ilayhi.
Yeah, special.
Okay, so Bain al Bahraini. How are we gonna label that?
MBK.
MBK. Jabalun.
Okay.
Wa
So what is it?
alal.
Very good. This is our Mubtada. Wow came.
Wa'alal Jabali.
Jawabun.
Jabali, yes, because it's
Jabali.
jar
Wa'alal
majroor.
Jabali, the
It's,
Wabun. The Wabun is like some creatures.
Dabba, like, okay.
Dabba is the plural of
Dabba, yes, yeah. This is the plural of Dabba. So how are we gonna translate and how we're gonna label first?
So first one is MBK, and then
the
Mubtada
whole thing is
also
Whole
MBK.
thing is
There's two
Mubtada.
MBKs here.
Jabali, the
So
Wab.
Jabalun wa alal
Jabalun
Jabali
wa
the
alal
Waban.
Jabali
Whole thing is Mubtada.
Mubtada.
So وعلى
Wa is ataf and alal Jabali is jar majroor.
MBK,
so
MBK.
and
was
Tawab is Mubtada.
Mubtada.
Okay, yeah. So this is how it's gonna go. So how are we gonna translate?
Between the seas, there's
Between the two seas,
in the two Bahrain, yeah.
The mountain.
there is a mountain between the two seas.
And
upon the mountain there are creatures.
Very good. Very good.
I have a question. This wa is joining Jabalun with Dawabun. Am I right?
Which one?
Harfi ataf wa is joining
Yeah.
Jabalun with Dawabun. Right.
Yeah. This is the whole thing. We can say Mubtada because they are related, right? Because of this wow. Yeah. The translation is given over here. You guys can even the one Bain al Bahraini Jabalun wa al Jabali the Waban.
So when MBK comes first, we have to translate MBK first, sister. It's like that.
When MBK what?
MBK comes before Mubtadas. We translate MBK
No,
first.
we can say there is a.
We said mountain right first, so it can be the other way.
There is a mountain between the two cities. We can say that, right?
Okay.
So it depends. The translation, you just need to get the kind of construction, how, or you need to just get the idea, and then you guys can play around. The translation is not like any hard and fast rule.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But over here, you can say there is a mountain between the two, like Bahrain, and then you can go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
And on the mountain there is a creature.
Yeah.
And upon them. Yeah. And on them.
Okay. So let's see some more over here. So this is kind of embedded sentence. You're gonna see two mubtadas over here. So wa inna rabbaka. What is that?
Let's say Mubtada.
Wa harf ataf. Inna
Harf nasb.
Hasab nasab.
Okay, so wa inna rabbaka, the whole thing is our mubtada, right?
Mubtada. Yeah.
Okay.
Lahu
Now
wal
what is lahu
aziz.
wal azizur rahim?
Is it
And then we'll
The whole thing is our khabar.
Khabar.
Okay, and then we can further break down this khabar, and we're gonna say huwa is our mubtada, and al aziz is khabar number 1, and al rahim is khabar number 2. Make sense? No, we cannot say Mawsuf Sifa to names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right?
Yeah.
And lam
Okay,
is
so
lam taqeed.
yeah, this is Lamu Tawqeed, yeah. Okay, then we have Wa'ulaika. What is Wa'ulaika?
Sister, when Allah who comes before Azizur Rahim, you can then say Sifa 1 and Sifa 2. Allah comes
Just
in.
we can say the name of Allah, because the name of Allah can have Sifa.
Okay.
But the kind of attributes of they cannot describe each other, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And in the number 2, the mubtada itself has 2 fragments, right? Harfe nasb ismuha plus idafa.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, now wa ulaika humul muflihun. What do you say?
Ulaika is ism ishara. It's
Okay,
mubtada.
so this is our mubtada. And what is humul muflihun?
Muflihun is a khabar.
Khabar. And then whom again is our mubtada, and
Mubtada.
muflihun is our
Khabar.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now inna haza la sahirun alim.
Inna hadha is mubtada.
It's mubtada. La sahirun alim is
Sahirun.
sahirun khabar.
Is khabar. And this is lamu tawqid, and sahirun and alimun is our mawsuf sifa, right?
Sifa.
Yeah.
That was the easy one. Okay, we already did above same example. Now, what do you say about here? وَقَلْبُهُ مُطْمَئِنٌ بِالْإِيمَانِ. What do you say?
Qalbuhu is mubtada. Mutmainun is khabar. Bil imani is MBK.
MBK.
Oh, that was the easy one.
A sentence, yeah.
Okay.
Mubtada itself is idafa.
Yeah.
So this na becomes noon sakila? No.
No, no, no,
no,
no. Okay, let's see. Okay, now let's see over here. Vadakhala jannatahu. What is that?
It's
Jumla. Yeah.
Jumla failure. So what is dakhala?
Fi'l madin fa'iluhu huwa.
Very good. And what is jannatahu?
Who is
Maful bihi.
Maful bihi.
Maful bihi, and this is our idafa fragment, right?
Jannata
Very
is
good.
and who is
Alhamdulillah. And how are we going to translate?
And he entered his garden.
And he entered his garden. Okay, now Vadakhala ma'ahu sijna fatayani. What is that?
Jumla ismiya.
Jumla
failure.
failure. Okay, so this is our huwa.
Ma'ahu is again
is
MBF.
Special
MBF. No, it can't be MBF.
No, it can be MBF. This is Jumla failure.
Yeah.
It
In
can
Jumla
be.
failure, zarf cannot be MBF, but it should be.
Maful bihi.
Maful bihi.
Yes, this is ma'ahu with him. Like this is position. This is zarf makan.
Is
Right?
this
This is
maful
zarf
fihi?
maful fihi. Yes.
Where, when and where it comes. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is our mafulun fihi. And what is sijna?
Sijna
is like
It means
Another maful, another.
Yes, sijna. Noon is giving away that this is our maful. Mafulun bihi. And he entered ma'ahu with him as-sijna in the prison. So
all that, even that is
fatayani. What is fatayani?
two young boys.
Young
Yeah.
boy.
So what is that? What is the label for it?
Maful bihi.
Khabar.
Right.
Maful bihi.
No.
File? No.
Oh no, dakhala, that's our outside door.
Very good.
This is
File. Okay, so this is the file. So you're gonna say two young men entered with him in the prison.
Okay, Surah Yusuf.
Okay, so this is Surah Yusuf.
So here file is not huwa, right?
Yeah, dakhala.
No,
Inside
this is
file
file.
is
because of huwa, we can look out for outside huwa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and fatayani is rafa. Okay, muslimani. So this is rafa. Is everyone clear on it?
It's a mokhar file. Mokhar. Do we have concept of mokhar or
No,
muqaddam?
no. Please don't make it that complicated for yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, file can be anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. R, can you please tell me the difference between maf'ulun fi and maf'ulun bi? I'm just very new to this class.
Maf'ulun fihi, when you get the answer of when and where.
Okay.
When and where, then it is maf'ulun fihi.
Okay.
And when you get the answer of what and who, then it is maf'ulun bihi.
Jazakallah khair kaseer.
Okay, so now badalna makana sayyiati hasanata. What is that? Badalna. What is badalna?
We have
File is nahnu. Okay, very good. So we change or exchanged makana sayyati. What is that? So makana is kind of giving away. Yeah, idafa fragment plus mafulun bihi.
Yeah.
Okay, so we change sayya, the like evil place,
with
change
al-hasana.
the evil place into
Hasana. Hasana also
hasanata.
Maf'ul bihi.
Yeah. So makana sayyati is one mafulun bihi and hasanata another. So we changed, because badal, now we changed something into something, right? So we need two maful over here.
What was makana, sister?
One doubt about the previous
Place.
example.
Makana is place of evil place, no? Sayyat.
Yeah, so we changed, like someone was in an evil place or evil position or evil, maybe, I don't know.
So makana is mafulun
like,
bi.
yeah, the whole thing, makana sayyati, this is idafa fragment together, it is mafulun bihi.
Okay, okay, jazakallah.
The translation would be we change place of evil to good or what?
Yeah, let me see if we have translation here. We exchange the place of the bad deeds with the good deeds. We exchange the place of the bad deed with the good deed. You know that when someone regret, what happened? When somebody repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he changed all his bad deed into good deeds, right? So basically, I think this is what it is talking about.
Why did it say because there was al, so it should be da.
Yes,
then, in translation.
It's a da.
No, but the second was it should.
We change the bad deeds. What does that say?
With the good deeds. It should be with the good deeds. Yeah. It says it should be with the
we
good
change
deeds.
the place of the bad deeds with the good deed. Yeah. With a good deed.
Hasanatan, I think. It's singular.
Oh, it's al, right? Al hasanata.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Even al sayyati look like it's a singular, right? Makan sayyati. It's not. We need to check. I don't know. Sayyiatun. Sayyiatin. So that look like a singular too. Okay, next one, number 3.
Sister, one
Yeah.
minute. I have a doubt about the first example. How do we translate mahu? I mean, we say maful
with
fihi, right?
him. With him.
Maful, yeah, maful fihi.
So where were these two people? With who? With him. basically in translation you cannot like when we change into English translation, that is sometimes hard, but ma'a special mudaf, that should tell us that whenever we have special mudaf, they are kind of telling us a time or place of something.
Okay.
So time and place always maf'ulun fihi.
Okay.
Okay, now khalaqallahu samawati wal arda.
Jumla felia.
Yeah,
Khalaqa is fail Allahu.
Outdoor is Allahu.
Allahu is the file of khalaqa, and then what is as-samawati and wal arda?
Is
maf'ulun bihi.
Okay, why as-samawati and why al arda?
Because
Samawati is plural.
Feminine, I mean, because the Arab said so, Allah.
No, because the nasab is only tin. I mean, jar and nasab both are in the same form.
It's the combination. Nasb combination.
Exactly. And this arda should tell me, okay, yes, this is nasab too. This is samawati is nasab too. Because this arda is arda and waw came. So they should be matched in status.
Status, yeah.
Okay.
So both is nasab, yeah.
Yeah, both are nasab. So Allah has created heavens and earth. Okay. Now, wa'anzalallah.
Sister, why it is jar? I couldn't understand. This is samawati.
It's not jar. It's not jar. It's supposed to be. You guys need to remember Muslimun chart. Muslimatun.
Got it.
Muslimatin. Muslimatin.
Yeah, got it.
It's not Muslimatan ever.
Yeah, got it, sister.
Okay, so it's not gonna be samawatan ever.
Yeah. How do you remember all this, sister? I forget.
This is the only thing I remember. Don't jinx it, okay? I'm gonna
Mashallah.
Yeah, inshallah. Okay, next one. Wa anzalallahu alaykal kitaba wal hikmata. So what do you say?
Jumla
is a failure. Anzala fail madi.
Yeah,
Aslama family. Anzala. This fatha should help us that this is our madi. Okay, because sometimes I told you guys that you're gonna see some pattern. This is Aslama family.
Yeah.
Okay, this when Aslama family comes, you will see this Hamzatul Qata over here, which looked like Ana, which is not. Yes. Okay. So that's why always look at the ending too. If you have fatha over there, that means this is Madi. Okay. So wa anzalallahu, Allah
is outside.
So the word Allah is the file.
Alaika is
MDF. Al-Kitab.
Al-Kitaba maf'ul bihi.
So together they are maf'ulun bihi. Maf'ul.
Is it mawsuf?
Al-Kitaba wal-Hikmah.
No, wow is there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is our fail file. We have MDF and then we have our maf'ulun bihi. Okay. قال موسى لقومه.
جملة فعلية. قال
ماضي.
فاعله موسى.
مفعول القول. لقومه MBF.
Okay, so when Kala comes, what do you say the rest of the thing?
مفعول القول is
مفعول
به. Sorry.
So this is maf'ulul qawl and this is maf'ulun bihi, and then we can further break down our maf'ul. What is Musa? Basically, Musa first of all is the outside doer.
Yeah, for Kala. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the file.
And the qawmihi is
MB.
MB.
F.
Okay.
But call is not here. It's just maqul, right? Kala till qawmihi.
There is no call.
Yeah.
Can we also say that maf'ul call is
no, yeah, because it's not the statement is not said over here, so we should not be saying them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, this is our fail file, and this is our MBF. That's it, because there is no such statement.
Why is there no such statement?
The sentence is not complete.
Complete. Yeah.
Because it says Musa said to his nation. Does it tell what did he said?
Okay.
Okay, because the words, whatever he said, these words are basically makulul qawl. They are the said statement, right?
Okay. When there is a said statement, I'm not talking about this. When there is a said statement, can we say that the said statement is jumla ismiya or jumla fe'liya? Can we say that?
Yeah, exactly. The said statement can be basically it is mafulun bihi most of the time, because he said what? When there is kala, then you're gonna find mafulun bihi over there. Kala means he said what? So the said statement is supposed to be mafulun bihi, and this mafulun bihi then can be anything. It could be jumla ismiya, fe'liya, or
and
whatever.
then you can further break it down.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Oops. Okay, now we wanna do this one. How much time left? Okay, so let's do that. What is that?
Darastumul kitab.
This is jumla fe'liya.
Okay, so how we gonna darastum, and instead of tum, darastumul. Yeah, it should be darastumul kitab.
B.
Why B?
Kitaba. Is maful. Kitaba.
Because
Kitab al-jadida.
Al-kitaba al-jadida yawmiyan. Yawmiyan mean daily. So darastum, you all study the new book every day. You study the new book every day. Basically, it is saying. So darastum is our fail file, and al-kitab al-jadida is our mafulun bihi, and this is mafulun
fihi.
Oh, fihi, sorry.
This is our fail file. Okay. Now what is that? Qara al-waladu. Waladu. Very good. Why waladu?
That's outside
It's
word.
Very good. So the child read or recited fi dhalika al-masjidi. Masjidi.
Masjidi, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Kasra there.
Because
it will match with
fi is giving kasra to this zalika, and then this pointer fragment. Okay, so that is going to kind of take the same thing as this one has.
So zalika will state zalika, right? Fi zalikal masjid.
Yeah, fi zalikal. Yeah. Fi zalikal masjid, but we know that this is some majroor. This is jar in status, right?
Yeah. Fi mahalli majroor.
Huh? What happened?
He said when it's not majroor, we can say fi mahalli.
No. This is ism. We don't say fi mahalli to the ism. Okay, that is only for the verb, for the fail.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so over here we just for our understanding we should know that this is our ism majroor because fi came, right? Okay,
And
so
this
this is
masjid is
our
maf'ul.
fail file. This is our
MB.
MBF. The whole thing is our MBF.
And MBF has Jarul Majroor plus isme ishara and musharun alayh, right?
Yeah. And we also, I told you guys, what else you can say? After Zalika, you have al, you have isam ishara plus musharun ilay, badal. So it could be the badal.
Okay.
Okay, so this al masjidu is the badal of Zalika.
And it is a kind of a maf'ul, right? Maf'ul bihi.
Why maf'ul bihi?
It is the place where he is reading, the boy is reading.
Yeah, you can say that, but we're not gonna say in labeling. If you just understand that way, go ahead. But we cannot give MB maf'ulun bihi label over here because jar majroor, we're not gonna give it MBF label. Oh, sorry, maf'ulun bihi label.
Sister Rahat, in the examples, if anything like sila comes, can you also please explain that, because that concept?
Okay, I can I see if I can find sila. Okay, now let's do this one.
Alimat,
Alimtu. Alimtul ummu.
Alimat. Alimatil
Alimatil ummu.
Alimat. Alimatil ummu.
Ummu. So
Ummu
ummu is the
is-
outside door.
Uladuha.
And
Yeah.
it was
Awladuha.
but due to two sakun we gave kasra.
Awladuha. So the mother knew her children. Zahabu ilal ardi. What is abai? How we gonna what label?
It's
Abaihim.
segment, right?
It's Asuna, I think. Zahabu.
Abaihim or the abaihim.
Yeah.
Fathers went. Is it outside door?
This is idafa, right?
No, this is whom. How it can be outside door?
Or the abai, it's idafa.
It could be maf'ulun bihi, right? So they left the land of, or basically the land of their forefathers. So what do you say now?
Idafa.
Abai.
Dafa. So
Abaihim.
Or the
Abai.
abai.
Yeah.
Him.
Ilal ardi abaihim.
Him.
Amsi.
What is the meaning of Amsi, sister?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
So yesterday they
that
left
could
the
be-
land. They left towards the land of their forefathers or their parents. So basically they're traveling towards their parents.
I have a question
Okay.
regarding tree.
Huh?
Since the verb was alimat and Farah mentioned that when two sakins come together, we put the kasra. I just want to know that rule actually. I'm forgetting that rule.
Because it is a kasra schoon over here, we cannot pronounce, right? So for the fluency, we just say alimatil ummu.
Yeah, I forgot my
Okay.
question actually. Like, what I want to ask is it always the kasra that we put when two skun come together, or there are further certain rules?
I think it most of the time is kasra. I'm not sure, but
Sometimes like with the verb, I think it'll take a kasra, but sometimes like minal, we put fatha, right?
yeah,
Min
exactly.
plus
Yeah.
we put fatha there, so it's not always kasra.
Yeah, exactly.
But with verbs, it's kasra, right? But with
For
verbs,
the
it's not.
verb, yeah, I need to check that. I'm not sure about this.
Sometimes
about
we
it, okay?
it takes dhamma too, I think.
Yeah, I think because of what
it basically follows Hamzatul Wasl rule, right? So you know the
Okay,
see
no
the-
worries. I will check that rule. Now I
Yeah,
get it.
right.
Sister, I have, Staza, I have a question for the same three. Here, أولادها is that a maf'ul or it's a idafa, right? But is that a maf'ul?
Yes.
Yeah, it should be fatha, right?
The mother knows. Yeah, you are right. Mother knows who. Awladaha. Very good. Thank you.
And even this Ummu al Ali Matil Ummu. Okay, Ummu is
outside.
Outside
Alimatil Ummu, outside doer for Alima, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why it should be rough. We have I think the done one over here. We can look. Yeah, it's yeah.
They put Dhamma there.
So allamatil ummu awladaha. Yes. And what else we were looking for? Zahabu ila lardi abaihim amsi. Yeah. Okay. So now see if I can find Isam Mosul one. No, we will not find Isam Mosul over here because in Dream they did not, that goes in advance. So they didn't mention over here. Okay, tomorrow if I have time, then maybe we can do a couple of example of Al-Lazina Isam Mosul, okay?
Tomorrow is we have to start with the
Yeah, so yeah, maybe 5-10 minutes we can spend with that, or maybe at the end we can see if we have time. So at the end we can do it. Otherwise, inshallah, not in this week or whenever we will get time. Or why not you listen to the recording again?
Yeah, that is also good.
Yeah, listen to the recording again, and inshallah that will make sense.
So tomorrow, what is it, sister? Do we do it?
Okay, tomorrow you are going to present, everyone are assigned with 3 ayat.
Yeah.
So you guys are presenting your, you're gonna like explain what do you know in their ayat. And that's it. If I see anything, I need to add anything, then I can add, I can help you guys out on that. That's all, yeah.
So we do both surah or just Surah Hujurat tomorrow and then Surah Mulk day after tomorrow?
We will see how long it takes. So let's see. I have no idea how long, but try to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Okay, so try to keep it simple so we can finish Surah because they were only 18 ayat. So I hope we can do it. So if not, then we will see.
So tomorrow
first
Hujurat, right?
Yeah, Surah Hujurat first. Yeah, Surah Hujurat we will do, and then we will do Surah Mulk. And Surah Mulk, still we have 2 slots open. So somebody need to take them.
Yeah, I couldn't type there, and you said you will fill it up. I sent my name, but it's not.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying 2 slots because I remember that you said that. So one is taken, so now still 2 more. Okay, so somebody need to step up and take these
Once
slots.
we do tomorrow, we'll pick it up, sister. Once first is mine tomorrow. First 1, 2, 3. After that.
Okay, good luck then.
Yeah, sister. Then I'll finish fast, and then I have my fajr in the morning. So I'll do that. First, I will do mine fast, first 2, 3, and then because at the same time is my fajr.
Sister Rahat, you're going to share the screen for the